Listen, man, if you're a Christian, some people say you reap what you sow. If you're not so much a Christian and you believe in the universe, you say, "Oh, well, karma comes back around and it gets you." If you're more so of a person that just believes in energy, you're one of the energy people, you're like, well, if you put that energy out into the world, the energy comes back to you. Whatever you believe in, man, that shit's real some way or the other. And I think Tiffany Henyard is receiving her fair share of karma. Or maybe she's reaping what she's been sowing because, man, I'm telling you, she's getting spanked around. I'm talking she's getting spanked in the court. She's getting spanked in the media. Her life is falling apart, bro. I mean, a few months ago, you would think, well, Tiffany would have you thinking that she was on top of the world, making all that money, doing all those moves, allocating funds to make ice rinks and spending $47,000 on ice for her just ice rink. I'm talking life was going good, okay? Now, listen, we have another issue with Tiffany. One, she's been kicked off of the ballot. It's been shut down by a lawyer, not a lawyer, by a judge without prejudice. So I believe she can't even appeal nothing. Just shut the fuck up. Leave us alone. We don't want to talk to you no more. Now, number two, she has somebody who will outpower her, Stephanie Weiderman, right? We're going to talk about that in a while. And number three, she's still fighting with residents over random shit like liquor licenses, okay? So I'm going to play you a clip real quick, because that's what we're going to start with. We're going to start with the liquor licenses, and then we're going to get back to you. Give me a second.
Developing tonight in the south suburbs, more controversy involving Tiffany Henyard.
The Dalton mayor held in contempt of court this morning in a case over liquor licenses. WGN's Jenna Barnes has the latest.
Well, the attorney for the owners of this restaurant here behind us say they believe Henyard didn't sign those liquor licenses for personal reasons, even though it was her job to do it. Their months-long fight came to a head this morning when a judge found Henyard in contempt. Attorneys for the owners of this three-story restaurant and banquet hall, St. Patrick's, say the business will finally be able to open after a judge found Mayor and Liquor Control Commissioner Tiffany Henyard in contempt and forced her to sign the liquor licenses she'd allegedly been stonewalling for months.
It's been a challenge, to put it mildly, but it's really shouldn't be so difficult. This is an ordinary event to get liquor licenses issued.
Attorney Adrian Vukovich sued on behalf of the restaurant's owners back in August. He says Henyard repeatedly promised to issue the licenses the village board already approved, but she didn't. She made that promise again in open court on Wednesday, and when those licenses still weren't signed Thursday, all parties were back in court for a hearing Friday morning. Henyard showing up half an hour late.
The judge asked the mayor, will you sign these licenses? And instead of signing them or answering the judge directly, she, began talking in circles. And so that's when the judge made a determination of what's called indirect criminal contempt.
Meaning the
Now,
judge.
let's pause it right there. That's where we wanted to get to. Tiffany, this shows you that she really thinks that she's bigger than the program. She's going to go in front of the judge, right? Who has power over your fucking life, right? And she's going to do the same thing. Now, when they said she talked in circles, what do you think she did? She's talking about the tea. Get it from me. She's talking about how the people are trying to stand up against her and the liquor license isn't even the biggest deal in the world and that she was going to sign it. And she got ignorant and the judge didn't want to hear that shit. Okay. You could try that shit with local government. Don't try that with the judge, bro. That's what I'm going to say. Don't try that shit with the judge. I'm surprised they didn't send her ass to jail. And let's take it even further. Why wouldn't she give that liquor license to that building? That's a really pretty building, huh? Really nice, multi-story, got the glass. It's a beautiful building. She just acquired Just Ice. Maybe we starve them for a little bit. Maybe we don't let them have business. Maybe we let their bills catch up to them and they can't pay and then they shut down. And then we could take the building and then maybe we could take it. We could make our little clubhouse, for we, not for she. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure all of this was a plan to just get what she wanted, to continue to fuck her city and get the specific personal things that she wanted. But let's continue.
Meaning the judge found her disrespectful to the court's authority. Henyard signed 2 of the 3 licenses under threat of another finding of contempt.
It's serious. It's not something that anybody should want to happen, let alone a public official.
It's up to the judge to determine what punishment Henyard could face. The restaurant owners are still pursuing that 3rd liquor license. They're also pursuing sanctions and damages. We've reached out to Henyard's attorney for comment on this contempt finding and have not heard back. In Dalton, Jenna Barnes, WGN News.
So things are bad. And trust me, this is one restaurant. Remember, things are bad. She's in the fire. And there's going to be more people that are probably suing her. Remember, she gets sued all the time. She gets sued all the time. So she's used to it, right? But this is a very bad moment of time to start getting sued while you're weak, because now you're fighting as a write-in ballot. You're not on the ballot. You have to do a write-in. So you're already fighting for your position as Thornton Township. You're about to lose as your mayor position over in Dalton. You have another trustee that's about to bulldoze you out of every position that you want. You don't need to be getting sued right now. But, again, you put the karma out into the world, it comes back to you. And she's reaping it at the worst time possible. But anyways, on that note, Stephanie Wiedemann, the new trustee for Thornton Township, because remember, she has a few more months, right? She has a little bit more time. Let's get a look at how Stephanie Wiedemann talks, just her whole personality, how she stands, how she speaks. At first, I thought she was Miss Sweet and smiles at everybody, but no, I could tell that she's not going to sit down and let Tiffany beat her the fuck up. But anyways, there was a little rally, there was a little celebration for Stephanie, so let's go check that out real quick.
For the newly elected trustee of Thornton Township, Stephanie Wiedemann, who is going to come up and speak to us in her own way for the first time. Y'all make some noise for her. Make some noise for her. Yeah!
Thank you, Jen. I want to start by thanking you. You are right. You have been here with us for a while. A group of us who some are here, some are not. This struggle here in Dalton and Thornton Township started for us quite a while ago.
And remember, she used to be a part of the Z team. Remember, and then what's her name? Tiffany. Jesus, how can you forget? And then Tiffany came and then fired Stephanie. So I don't care about being unbiased, all that other shit that we be talking about. Throw all that out the window. Stephanie does not like this woman. And now she's about to be on the trustee board. It's going to be crazy. And you could tell she a strong woman. She ain't no pushover, okay? She a strong woman, okay? So this shit's about to be, it's about to be bad. I'm here for it.
Pulled together. We did what we thought was best for the community, but we were limited at how we could reach and what we could get with what we had. And you came in at a time that we felt like we had hit a wall, and you broke us right through that wall. Yes. So for that, we are very, very grateful. And to the residents, everybody who was able to come out Tuesday, everybody who was not able to come out, everybody who has called, who has come to any meeting, any event, at any moment stood up with us or for us. I speak on behalf of everybody, I think, when I say thank you guys, each and every one of you so much. We all played a role in this. I think that as we talk about what was opposed to what we're shifting to, I think for me, these last 3 years have been probably the hardest years. I've had to fight the most. I've been lucky in my career. I've been comfortable. It's been fairly easy. I've got to service communities that I've loved and lived in my whole life. And these last 3 years showed me something different. It's not always that easy. It's not always, this.
And it's never that easy when you have Tiffany Henyard, the people's mayor. Nothing can be easy. And who wants a difficult ass piece of shit running the city? You know, nobody. She said the last 3 years was relatively easy. Well, damn it, ma'am. I wish the whole term was easy. Now, granted, you know, you could take this as something positive. You know, you learned, you got beat up, you got back up. You know, as Tiffany likes to say, I got back up after the fire, whatever. But it shouldn't be that difficult. You know, it shouldn't be. And Tiffany's the one who brings all that difficulty into the equation. Get the fuck rid of her, and all of a sudden, guess what? There will be no real notable news because there's nothing happening that's destroying the city. But, you know, let's continue.
Seamless, and we've really had to struggle. And I think going into 2025, one of the biggest things is knowing that the struggle led us to a rebuild that's going to be better than what was before. So there are positive things that have come out of this. Community engagement, knowing your neighbor, talking to each other, and just know that when we all come together, we have power. Ultimately, we want to see the right people run for these seats, but when they don't, we can take that power from them as quick as we gave it to them.
And that's the main thing that Tiffany does not believe in. And that's why I always call her Tiffany the dictator. You know, little Tiff the dictator. Because she believes that once you get into power, you should be able to hold that power no matter what. Fuck what the people guys say. I'm already making too much money. No, I'm already used to this way of living life. Fuck all that. You know, she does not believe in that last thing that she said. If we don't like you, we vote you out. That's not how she sees it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I've been saying Tiffany is at her most dangerous right now because I don't know what that woman is capable of. But I'll tell you one thing, she is unstable. And if she does something crazy, I wouldn't even be surprised. I'm telling you. But let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying? The next meeting coming soon.
So stick together because the power is in your neighbors. The power is in each other. The power is in us. So these things need to continue, and when the storm seems gone and things seem calm, still check on your neighbors, still have these events, still keep these doors open because this is how we build, and why should we ever stop? We deserve the best.
Sound like a trustee to me.
Keep that woman's voice in your mind. Remember how she speaks. Remember how she was coming. You know what I'm saying? What she was saying. Because I predict right out the gate, immediately, there's going to be an argument. And it's going to be a big one. It's going to be a showdown. And I really pray that Wiederman keeps her composure. Gonzalez, keep your composure. Carlisle, keep your composure. Just run this shit smooth. Because we want to see her blow up. We don't want to see y'all blow up. That's the main message I got. We want to see her act a fool. We want to see y'all acting nice and calm. And I've been seeing that out of Carlisle and Gonzalez recently. And I also think that, you know, take notes, Village of Dalton, you know, for the mayor position. Do the same thing to her. Ice her the fuck out. That's why politics exists. That's why voting exists, you know. But until the next one, folks, I love you guys. You guys are the absolute shit. You guys are awesome. Shout everybody out, the new members. Go check out the channel. Tap in with me tomorrow. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.